I am officially on my way to a tour, a college tour. Okay. It's Chicago, wintertime. It's actually good weather. We call good weather above 30. A warm sweater and jacket is needed. It's cold in Chicago until May or June, so don't forget your comfy sneakers for the tour as well. Now I'm headed to the School of Art Institute of Chicago, located in downtown Chicago. I would recommend to take public transport. There's bus and train lines and the metro, but if you drive, there's parking. Parking can be a bit pricey, so if you can, avoid it. Okay, I found parking about 2 blocks down, not too bad, and I parked on the street. Let me tell you something. The thing about street parking is, you don't want to have any spectators, because if you parallel park wrong, folks be looking. But I'm on my way. Check out the view. You are going to get a lot of steps in, so make sure you wear those comfy sneakers. There will be a lot of walking for the tour. Today it's a light drizzle. Make sure you check the forecast. I'm headed to the SAIC Sharp building located on the corner of Wabash and Monroe for a campus tour orientation before the tour. I've arrived and I am actually on time. I'm in the building. So when you schedule your campus tour, they encourage you to arrive early. You will have to check in with the security and get a visitor's pass. Make sure you bring ID. I thought the fruit and snacks were for the campus tour, but they were welcoming students back on campus for their break. And here's the layout of the space where the campus tour orientation is taking place. In terms of organization of this campus orientation, it's definitely 5 stars. Here's a few layouts of informational pamphlets and brochures and seating, ample seating available for the tour. As you can see, I have a badge. I'm a visitor because I'm getting ready to tour this wonderful college. The presenter is not only an alum of SAIC, but the Assistant Director of Admissions. Their curriculum is very unique, in which students are encouraged to take courses from different studies to help them strengthen their knowledge with their chosen major. Also, during this presentation is when you find out about scholarships and internships that is highly encouraged for you to apply for. Also, SAIC provides STEM components in their majors, such as architecture. So if the weather is bad, do you still do the tours?
No, we do not. Like, if it's like in the bad negative, or if it's too cold or like a snowstorm, we don't do tours. We'll probably like do indoor activities and probably do like a screen, like how Clem did it earlier.
Yeah.
And show like what we do on campus, rather than have students go, or we do virtual tours. No,
Okay.
but students are really asking, they will be like, okay, what? It can't be that bad. Let's go. Because the buildings are really close to each other. They're not bad. So it all depends on where like the event is taking place. You have to get used to like being one of those students on the train carrying my like big art pieces around. and I remember my friend talking to me like, oh yeah, she had like this big project. We both were on the train. Like, okay, cool. I'm not the only crazy one. They even have carts for students. So if you have a big project, they'll give you like a cart. You just gotta let them know, or let the student services or somebody know, like, hey, I got a big project. I need a cart, and they'll give you a cart to roll it to wherever you come take it to.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, but we do have access to like a lot of cool like art stores around here, so that part I do like. Alright, and we'll be going into this building. So this is our one building. This is where our CapEx, our career as well as our learning.
I'm headed on the first stop of the campus tour to visit the resources from Career Services and the Wellness Center. These are two important resources that you should check out if you're going on a campus tour.
They'll do a background check on it to make sure they're not like overworking students, actually say who they are. So because me, I have an internship at a wedding place, and they have to do a background like, let's make sure this is a nonprofit, let's make sure it's this, that, and a third, let's make sure you're not getting removed. So they did a background check, and then they approved of it, and then we go. We even have a stipend for jobs internships. So let's say you don't know, like it's unpaid, and you know you can't afford the transportation and lunches. It's like a $1,500 stipend you can apply for, and it'll go straight into your account when you start. But if you were to drop the internship, it goes away. So yes, that's when students are here at the wellness, they get up to 12 sessions of counselor per semester. This way, it's like a lot of cool shops, stores for students to hang out in. Oh, they're no longer hiring. Okay, usually it's hiring signs with new places like this, but I guess it must have been filled up. So I always tell students to keep a lookout on that. Over here is our 280 building. That is our art building. So students who are interested in art, it's our biggest building that we have on campus that specializes in art, sculpture, performance. So that's our biggest building that we have. And it's even set up in our dorm rooms the same way, so you'll be able to tour the dorms and take a look at that. So this is our VisCom, visual communication floor. It's basically an umbrella for graphic design because we do more than just graphic design here at SAIC.
Taking a tour through the graphic design department, it's pretty cool that they have resources that are available in the same space that the learning takes place, that students don't have to go far to help with their study. Now we're entering in more learning spaces in this particular building, which is the Sharp building. And also the ambassador takes me through the hall where all freshmen take courses.
So this is our John M. Flaxman Library. John M. Flaxman, my wife, donated the library to us here at SAIC. So over here, usually if it's a student's first year, they'll usually sit in this space and they'll learn how to work the library and its resources here on campus. And they'll teach you how to use the library.
There's 2 floors of resources for the library. The top floor is the library, and the bottom floor is the collections department. We are headed to the caf because, of course, everyone has to eat.
36 South Wabash, we own 3 floors. We own the 14th floor, the 12th floor, and the 7th floor.
Okay, sorry about that. Just getting the building. Sorry, I didn't get you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. You understand. Thank you.
Yeah. So we are going to make our way up to the 12th floor and then make our way to the 7th floor.
You said this is where the
Fashion, and then our admissions office is, financial aid office is, advisors, residence life. This is this building.
Yeah.
We have a lot of resources in every different building.
That's great.
That's a lot.
That's great. And it's also good, like you said, doing this, you know where to go.
Yes.
For resources.
So this is our fashion design floor.
I got a chance to check out the fashion and design floor and the learning spaces. On this floor, which is, you would see this as a common theme, you have learning spaces and the resources that students would need to help them through their courses. So it's good that the resource centers are located on the same floor as the major. These are the learning spaces of the fashion and design department. There's also materials and machines that are ready to go for students to learn and be successful on. Now, this floor is the admissions, student financial aid, as well as continuing education. That's also part of resources. Academic advising. So money, academics, continuing your education, and if you're having issues with residential life or questions about that, is all on one floor. We've entered the space of the architectural wing. Now we are headed to Residence Hall, which is our number 5 source campus resource. We need to check out the residential space. Where will you be living? And what's so unique about SIC Residential Hall is that they provide spaces for students to work on their work in the residence hall. So you have your dorm room, but you also have spaces that you can create and do art or any of the things that you need to have done for school. In addition to that, they also have spaces where you can veg out, play games, relax, and the scenery is really nice. It's top tier. I mean, the zip code is chef's kiss. This area is where movies take place. I was told that this is the international, this is the room for international students to come and convene, and this wall gives you all the information of what's going on in terms of socially. And also, there's resources provided to continue to help the student to work on things after classes have ended. And we can't forget about washing clothes, right? There's even a kitchen space here that if you wanted to make your own meals, you could. And here's a layout of one of the residential dorms. In the dorm, you have a full refrigerator, also a cooking stove, and ample space for a living space. Don't forget to make a pros and cons list and potentially rate what's most important to you that will help you decide your college of choice. For my campus tour of SAIC, here's my pros list. Great academic offerings and support. Career Services has so many ways to support students from college to career. Residential hall, great learning spaces and resources. And here's my cons list. There's lack of diversity. Although there's international students, there's not a big population of Black and brown students. The library hours are limited, and some of the staff had unapproachable demeanor. Overall, my tour guide, the student ambassador, she did an amazing job. Make sure that when you go on your tours that you ask questions that will help you make the decision to choose your particular college of choice. In addition, make sure that you check out these 5 resources that we've discussed in the video. And that's a wrap on our campus tour of the School of Art Institute of Chicago. I hope you got some glimpses and you got a little bit more insight on the student resources that they offer. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more college tours and helpful tips. See you in the next video.